Well, it's time for the battle of the openers. David Warner, Johnny Bairstow on one side, KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal on the other. It's time for game number 22 of the Indian T20 League. This is Hyderabad taking on Punjab. It's going to be a crackerjack of a contest. And in this video, I'm going to give you guys all the important numbers, all the facts, all the stats, everything that you guys might probably need to know before you start watching this game. So without much further ado, let's quickly jump into the video. Talking about the head-to-head between both these sides, they faced each other 6 times since 2017 and 4 of those 6 times have been won by Hyderabad. So that gives them an added advantage. So it's 4:2 there, that ratio. That is something that will definitely play on the minds of Punjab before they take the field. Speaking about the venue, this game is going to be played in the Dubai International Stadium. The average first inning score here is 179. So it's on the higher side, and this ground has seen everything in this edition of the tournament. We've seen 2 super overs. Teams that have chased have lost 8 times. 6 times directly without a super over. They've lost it while trying to chase, and only once have the chasing team won. So that is something that will play on the minds of everybody going into the toss, especially the 2 captains. Let's quickly move on and let's talk about the all-important numbers. Well, the first of these numbers is going to be the captain of Hyderabad, David Warner. This man absolutely loves playing against Punjab. In the Indian T20 League, he's played versus Punjab in 17 innings, and 10 of those 17 innings have been half centuries. An average of over 40, a strike rate, that's a brilliant strike rate to have, over 140. All these things are going to matter because if he gets going, there's absolutely nobody stopping him. Another fact about David Warner is that he loves playing against Mohammad Shami. 50 runs of 34 balls and only 1 dismissal. So that is also something that will play in the mind of Mohammad Shami because he's been the strike bowler for Punjab. Another player who loves playing against Punjab is Rashid Khan. 6 innings, 11 wickets. Very stingy numbers they are for a bowler, and that is something that will definitely have an impact on an already wounded Punjab side. They've been doing everything right, just a couple of minor mistakes is costing them their games. Let's quickly move on and speak about KL Rahul. Well, KL Rahul also has good numbers against Hyderabad. In 6 innings, he is 350, so that is something that will be great for him because he's already been in terrific form this season. Couple of play battles that we'll need to watch out for, and those are the openers of Punjab versus a couple of very good bowlers on the Hyderabad side. We'll talk about KL Rahul versus Rashid Khan. 4 innings, 2 dismissals. Moving on and speaking about Mayank Agarwal, who also has been sensational this season versus Sandeep Sharma. 6 innings, he's been dismissed thrice by Sandeep Sharma. So these 2 player battles will have to be very important because the openers are what Punjab are known for this season. That's where they've scored the biggest and most of runs. So if this opening partnership falters, that will be curtains for Punjab. And that is about it for all the important numbers that you guys have to know. Let's quickly move on and let's quickly look at all the predictions in this game. Well, let's quickly look at the Hyderabad probable predicted 11. This side I don't think are going to make a lot of changes. At the top they look very solid with Kane Williamson coming in. I don't think there's still any place for Jason Holder or Mohammad Nabi to find their place in the 11, but otherwise they have a very good solid side. The middle order kind of looked weak, but then Williamson has again strengthened it. Obviously they have had a huge blow with Bhuvneshwar Kumar not being able to continue this season because of an injury. So that is something that they'll have to look at, but they still have good backup options. So this is what my 11 will look like for Hyderabad. Let's quickly move on and discuss what Punjab's predicted 11 will look like. I still don't think that there is place for Gale because if he has to play, he has to play at the top of the order, but the top is very solid. So there's absolutely no replacing Glenn Maxwell and bringing in Chris Gale at number 4, number 5. That's just not going to work for the universe boss, is it? And the other most important change that they will probably have to do going into this game is bring in Mujib-ur-Rahman. That man has had a great year in T20s, and if he doesn't play, then that's absolutely injustice to him, his talent and everything put together, because Punjab need his services very badly. Jordan was a replacement in the last game. He also didn't perform well. He also went away for a lot of runs. So Mujib, I think, should be the most important change in Punjab. This is what my predictions are. Let me know in the comments what yours are going to be. Let's quickly move on and let's quickly talk about what the Cricket Tracker audience has decided. Well, my question to Cricket Tracker audience was which captain were they going to back in this contest, and 60% of the people went with Rahul and only 40% of the people went with David Warner. I am also going to go with David Warner. I'm not with the audience this time because I think that he's a lion and he's definitely going to roar back with flying colors. And if that happens, then again, like I said, this side is a very hard one to beat. So these are my predictions for today. If you guys like the video, hit the like button in the comments. Do let me know what all your predictions are going to be. And if you already haven't done it, then hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys very, very soon with more such videos.